Hey guys, Bob here from Raw Strength and Muscle, and today we've got a question. It was in the comments under my video on abs not being made in the kitchen, okay? I'll link that video down below. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. What I basically said is, yes, you do have to lose weight to be able to see your abs, but the stronger, the blockier, the bigger your abs are, the more developed they are, the higher body fat percentage you'll be able to see your abs at. So this is the question that I got on that video. From Tony S. I've been doing weighted Russian twists and weighted crunches. I'm at around 14% body fat and only see my abs very faintly. Should I train them more often to see results? Please do a video on your recommendations. All right, let's check this out, okay? First of all, I don't know this guy, okay? I'm not trying to talk shit, but I do have to have I have to make some presumptions here, okay? Because the bottom line is 14% body fat, you should start to see some abdominal definition. If you really have blocky, chunky, thick, well-developed muscular abs, you are certainly going to be able to see some muscular definition. Now, let's use me as an example, okay? Because I am in horrible physical condition. This is me this morning, okay? Guys who've been watching know that, I was eating carbs for a while. I was doing pretty well with a different workout, a different diet. It was just a little bit of carbs pre and post workout, and I was getting inflammation. My body went to hell. So because of these pains and this inflammation I was having, I went off my diet. I wasn't eating properly. I mean, I hadn't been working out for at least, 5-6 weeks maybe. So I'm finally back on week 2. This is me on week 2 right now of being back on keto, being back on my heavy weighted calisthenics, okay? And as you can see, I've got abs. Now, I've also got a 35-inch waist. I have no right whatsoever to have a 35-inch waist, okay, and have abs. It should not happen. But this morning, these were my relatively visible abs, and I literally had a 35-inch waist, okay? I don't know where to put my body fat at. I don't like using body fat because, let's be honest, body fat, there's no real way to test it. Even with a DEXA scan or something like that, or calipers, there's no real way to test it. But the bottom line is this was at least 14% body fat, if not higher. I'd put it at 16, I don't know, maybe 18% body fat. I'm fat as fuck in this picture, but I've got some abs, okay? So when we've got, Tony S. over here talking, we've got a couple things. Now, number one, are his abs really that well developed? Okay. And number two, is he really 14% body fat? A lot of people, underthink their body fat. They think they're leaner than they are. Because the fact is, even if you don't have particularly well developed abs, you should be able to see something at 14%. Okay. And he says he can very faintly see them. Okay, fine. Now, the other question is, what kind of ab training are you doing? Now, he says he's doing Russian twists. Russian twists aren't really heavy weighted ab, exercise. Yes, there is a weight, but it's not really heavy weighted abs the way that I described. If you don't know what a Russian twist is, you lay back, either you get on a sit-up board and you go halfway back, or you just sit on the floor and kind of lean back, and you grab a weight in your hands and you kind of twist to the side. It's more of an oblique movement. Okay, your front abs, your rectal abdominis, all you're really doing with your front abs, your six-pack muscles, is basically holding yourself isometrically in place. So it's not really a weighted front abs movement, the front abs being your six-pack muscles. So you're not really using weights to develop your six-packs. I mean, that's imagine trying to build your lower back or build your quads or your ass by just standing with a squat bar on your back, okay? Yes, you are, isometrically tensing your whole body to keep from falling down, but unless you actually squat up and down, you're not really going to be building much muscle or much strength by just standing there with a bar on your shoulders. Although, yes, you do need to tense your legs to keep in that position. That's basically what you're doing. You're just basically holding yourself with your six-pack muscles in a position where you're in a half sit-up, and then you're twisting, It's not a heavy weighted exercise. Now, weighted crunches, I don't know. Weighted crunches could be just having a 2-pound dumbbell across your forehead and just doing crunches. Crunches are a small movement. They're not a big fucking heavy weighted movement. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about what I did this morning. Like I said, I'm just getting back into my workouts again. And I did abs today. It just so happens. Okay. And I did 4 sets of hanging leg raises. Feet hanging all the way down, legs straight all the way up to the bar and all the way down. No swinging, no dropping my legs, no momentum, nothing. Okay, just under control, under control. Okay, I did 3 sets of 6 and 1 set of 5. I'm building up to 4 sets of 10. Okay, and I did these with 10-pound ankle weights on each leg. So I had 20 pounds total around my legs, and I raised them all the way up and all the way down. I did 3 sets of 6 and 1 set of 5. When I build it up to where I'm doing 4 sets of 10, I'm going to be doing like standing ab wheel rollouts as well. So you get the ab wheel. Don't get your knees like a fucking bitch giving someone a blowjob. You stand the fuck up, roll all the way out standing, then you come all the way back up standing, and you do that. So I'll be doing sets of 5 of that. Then I'll be doing sets of 10 hanging leg raises with my 10-pound ankle weights on each leg, 10 pounds, okay? That is a heavy weighted exercise, because think about it like this. A crunch basically just crunches up a little bit, okay? This, I'm moving my legs all the way up and all the way down. It's building my front, my abs, my 6-pack muscles. It's also building my hip flexors, which control my legs, like bring my legs upward, okay? It's important for sports. If you're doing a flutter kick because you're swimming, or if you're running, you need to bring your leg up to run. Or if you want to throw a front kick or a knee, you need to bring your knee up. That's from the hip flexors, so you need to train your hip flexors. But it also trains, like I said, your 6-pack muscles, the abs, the front of your abs, okay? So that's what I consider a really heavy weighted exercise. I mean, it's like, let's say, doing like a concentration curl with like a 2-pound dumbbell. Yeah, you're doing weighted biceps exercise, but consider that to like doing like heavy weighted pull-ups, okay, with a parallel grip, or putting a weight vest on and doing like rows on rings, laying back and pulling yourself up. Those are heavy, heavy exercises compared to a little, 2-pound dumbbell concentration curl. So like I said, Russian twists are not really enough. I do twists as well, but I do my heavy ab movements first, my hanging leg raises. After I built them up, I'm going to be doing the standing ab wheel rollout. So standing ab wheel rollout, probably the hardest exercise, then the weighted hanging leg raises. Then after that, I'll do like side bends on a hyperextension bench, and I'll do like twisting exercises. But those twisting exercises aren't real heavy weighted exercises, They're not like heavy weighted exercise. But yes, you're doing weight, but I mean, lots of people, do stuff like that. That's not a heavy weighted exercise, okay? It's like kicking a soccer ball. Like, yeah, you're kicking a weight forward. That's nothing compared to doing a squat. Yeah, I'm doing some weights. I'm kicking a soccer ball around the ground. That's not a weighted exercise, So anyway, that's what I'm basically getting down to. I really am not sure that you are down to 14% body fat. Maybe you are if you see your abs vaguely, okay? But like I said, I really would do serious exercises. Even just if you hang from a bar and bring your knees up, okay, bent knees up as high as you can, that's a better exercise than doing weighted crunches. Bring your knees up as high as you can. After, you can bring them up to your chest. Then bring your straight legs up as high as you can. When you can bring them for sets of 10 all the way up to the bar. Then start adding ankle weights. Start low, build it up. Okay, after, like I said, when I can do 4 sets of 10 reps with 20 pounds around my feet, then I go ahead and start the standing ab wheel rollouts. Now that will build an intense core. And like I said, these pictures this morning, 35-inch waist, visible abs. I'm not the most ripped person in the world, but you can see my abs. And like I said, with a 35-inch waist with, 16, 18% body fat, whatever I've got right now, I have no right to have visible abs, but I do because, like I said, heavy weighted exercises, not just, weighted crunches or weighted twists, but like heavy weighted exercises, okay? Standing ab wheel rollouts and hanging leg raises with weight are literally like the squats and the deadlifts of the abdominal exercises. Anyway, thanks a lot for the question. Just a few things for you to think about. If you guys are interested in not only getting your body fat percentage down, but also getting your strength up, you need to check out Raw Strength and Muscle Workout. Okay, if you get the workout, you get the diet, the low carb cutting and bulking diet for 50% off, or vice versa. If you buy the diet, you get the workout for 50% off. Or if you want not just my training, but my actual coaching, okay, go ahead and jump on the Raw Strength and Muscle Brotherhood at RSAM Brotherhood. It's basically both courses, plus there's a community where you can post questions just like this. Do you really think I'm at 14% body fat? What do you think I should do? Cut, bulk? These are my calories. What do you think? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Ask any questions you want. I'll get back to you in the community. And once a week, we have a live Zoom call where you guys can directly ask me questions. The next one's going to be on Thursday, okay, every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So for the guys in the program, I will see you on Thursday. Aside from that, thanks guys for watching. Keep the questions coming. Subscribe if you haven't. Click that little bell so you get notified when these videos come out. I'm trying to put one out every day. And aside from that, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.